retreat. Failures never taste the sweet. Science lessons learned in flight. Journey on through endless night. For the stars, we aim so high. The poor jet did kiss goodbye. For science and purple might, we'll keep flying through the light. Rocket launch with hope so grand. EJ's got the master plan. Thrusters burn to reach the moon. In his eye you see the tune. Orbit dreams won't be delayed. Lessons learned from missions made. Kerbal Time will forge a path to the stars beyond this path. For the stars, we aim so high. The poor jet did kiss goodbye. For science and purple might, we'll keep flying through the light. Rocket launch with hope so grand. EJ's got the master plan. Thrusters burn to reach the moon. In his eye you see the tune. Keep flying through the light. EJ's dreams like a galactic quest. Purple teams put to the test. Jedediah flew so high through the vast and starry sky. Hardcore move, no retreat. Failures never taste as sweet. Science lessons learned in flight. Journey on through endless night. Hardcore mode with no retreat. Failures never taste the sweet. Science lessons learned in flight. Journey on through endless night. For the stars, we aim so high. The poor jet did kiss goodbye. For science and purple might, we'll keep flying through the light. Rocket launch with hope so grand. EJ's got the master plan. Thrusters burn to reach the moon. In his eye you see the tune. Orbit dreams won't be delayed. Lessons learned from Rocket launch with hope so grand. EJ's got the master plan. Thrusters burn to reach the moon. In his eye you see the tune. With no retreat, failures never taste the sweet. Science lessons learned in flight, journey on through endless night. For the stars, we aim so high. The poor jet did kiss goodbye. For science and purple light, we'll keep flying through the light. With hope so grand, EJ's got the master plan. Thrusters burn to reach the moon. In his eye you see the tune. Orbit dreams won't be delayed. Lessons learned from missions made. Kerbal Time will forge a path to the stars beyond this path. For the stars, we aim so high. The poor jet did kiss goodbye. For science and purple light, we'll keep flying through the light. Rocket launch with hope so grand. EJ's got the master plan. Thrusters burn to reach the moon. In his eye you see the tune. Keep flying through the light. retreat, failures never taste the sweet. Science lessons learned in flight, journey on through endless night. For the stars, we aim so high. The poor jet did kiss goodbye. For science and purple light, we'll keep flying through the light. Rocket launch with hope so grand. EJ's got the master plan. Thrusters burn to reach the moon. In his eye you see the tune. Orbit dreams won't be delayed. Lessons learned from missions made. Kerbal Time will forge a path to the stars beyond this path. For the stars, we aim so high. The poor jet did kiss goodbye. For science and purple light, we'll keep flying through the light. Rocket launch with hope so grand. EJ's got the master plan. Thrusters burn to reach the moon. In his eye you see the tune. Keep flying through the light. EJ streams the galactic quest. Purple teams put to the test. Jedediah flew so high through the vast and starry sky. Hardcore move, no retreat. Failures never taste sweet. Science lessons learned in flight. Journey on through endless night. Hardcore mode with no retreat. Failures never taste the sweet. Science lessons learned in flight. Journey on through endless night. For the stars, we aim so high. The poor jet did kiss goodbye. For science and purple light, we'll keep flying through the light. Rocket launch with hope so grand. EJ's got the master plan. Thrusters burn to reach the moon. In his eye you see the tune. Orbit dreams won't be delayed. Lessons learned from missions made. Kerbal Time will forge a path to the stars beyond this path. For the stars, we aim so high. The poor jet did kiss goodbye. For science and purple light, we'll keep flying through the light. rocket launch with hope so grand. EJ's got the master plan. Thrusters burn to reach the moon. In his eye you see the tune. Keep flying through the light. EJ spins the galactic quest. Purple beams put to the test. Jedediah flew so high through the vast and starry sky. Hardcore move with no retreat. Failures never taste as sweet. Science lessons learned in flight. Journey on through endless night. Hardcore mode with no retreat. Failures never taste the sweet. Science lessons learned in flight. Journey on through endless night. For the stars, we aim so high. The poor jet did kiss goodbye. For science and purple light, we'll keep flying through the light. Rocket launch with hope so grand. EJ's got the master plan. Thrusters burn to reach the moon. In his eye you see the tune. Orbit dreams won't be delayed. Lessons learned from missions made. Kerbal Kind will forge a path to the stars beyond this path. For the stars, we aim so high. The poor jet did kiss goodbye.
EJ in a digital land, building up a Kalakadakistan, clicking through the endless sand with oil in his hand. Heat is on the desert glow, workers working fast and slow, resources running to and fro. EJ's got a show. Refining's king, making things right in the game, day and night. Streaming on his epic plans, Kalakadakistan. City grows, machinery hums, desert winds and beating drums. EJ's empire never slums, he's chasing all the songs. Oil rigs in the midday sun, every task getting done. High scores in the battles won, EJ's having fun. Sand and oil mixing free in the game's economy. EJ rules with strategy, building this dynasty. machinery hums, desert winds and beating drums. EJ's empire never slums, he's chasing all the suns. Oil rigs in the midday sun, every task getting done. High scores in the battles won, EJ's having fun. Sand and oil mixing free in the game's economy. EJ rules with strategy, building his dynasty.
In the land of Pakistan, EJ lays the rails in the sand. Oil fields glisten, rich and grand. Enemies fall by his command. Through the desert, trains they roll, bringing treasures black as coal. His grip on power, strong and bold. EJ's legacy unfold. EJ prevails, leads the land with iron sails. Enemies fall, EJ's the greatest of them all. EJ prevails, leads the land with iron sails. Enemies fall, EJ's the greatest of them all. Roads are built by working hands, steel meets the shifting sands. His vision clear, his voice demands, future laid with iron bands. Against the sky, the smokestacks rise, echoes of EJ fill the skies. Enemies meet the dark demise, underneath his watchful eyes. EJ prevails, leads the land with iron sails. Enemies fall, EJ's the greatest of them all. EJ prevails, leads the land with iron sails. Enemies fall, EJ's the greatest of them all. Camps are built by working hands, steel meets the shifting sands. His vision clear, his voice demands, future laid with iron bands. Against the sky, the smokestacks rise, echoes of EJ fill the skies. Enemies meet the dark demise, underneath his watchful eyes. EJ prevails, leads the land with iron sails. Enemies fall, EJ's the greatest of them all. In the land of Pakistan, EJ lays the rails in the sand. Oil fields glisten rich and grand. Enemies fall by his command. Enemies fall by his command. Enemies fall by his command.
Hello. Welcome to the Space and Rocket Review. Space and Rocket Review. YouTube chats. YouTube chat. Twitch chat. YouTube chats. You in the hat. Tell your friends. Space and Rocket Review. How you doing? How's everybody doing? I am EJ, the person that hosts EJ's Space and Rocket Review. You can tell that I host it because My name is in the title. My name is Jeff. In the title. So, you know. So there's that. Is there a cat in the hat? Yep. Yes. Let's see. Let me look around and see what's going on here. Hey, Dan, what's going on? Tuning in for more rocket knowledge. Cool. Cool, cool. Love the hat. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I wear it myself. Anyway. Rocketage. I'm looking around here. The space news is not that big today, but we could certainly have a pretty big topic of conversation here. I'm just sifting through, see what I can find. Just enjoyed dinner as well. Homemade beef stew. All right. So if you guys are linking anything about the Gigabay, let's, you know what, we'll get into that, and we, you know, we'll see where it takes us. So my buddy Adrian over at NSF, he's a journalist for NASA spaceflight, focusing on the SpaceX Starship program and the Blue Origin New Glenn rocket. Opinions are my own. Yeah, that's cryo, spin prime, static prime, spin prime, static prime, spin prime, cryo test. If you look at booster 7. No, all right, anyway. So, Adrian posted this from the FAA. The FAA has just published the proposed case for the construction of the SpaceX Gigabay. The building is to be finished by August 2026. The whole building will be 380 feet tall. So, this is the SpaceX Gigabay here. Total height, 380 feet. 380 feet above mean sea level, AMSL. Structure height is 38 stories. Site elevation 8 off the deck, off sea level. Building, structure type, building. Structure name, SpaceX Gigabay. So, this is going at Roberts Road at Cape Canaveral. All right, so that's... Let me load up Google Earth. If you look at Roberts Road, this is where it is, right there. It is a Gigabay. Now, what is a Gigabay used for? Just in case anybody is wondering. Let me load up Google Earth first so I can give you a little bit more context as to where this is. 380 feet high. It's 380 feet off of the ground. 388 above sea level. Now, why are they putting this in the FAA? Well, why are they telling the FAA about this? Who cares about that? They're not launching. Well, they're telling them about this so they excuse me. They're telling them about this so they could put it on as a navigational marker. That's where they pulled this information from. So this is SpaceX's Roberts Road facility right here. As Adrian indicated, it's going right here. Now, a Gigabay. What is that, and why are they building it? It's to house the production line for Starship that's going to get made here. I'm not exactly sure why they wanted to put it here, but that's okay. So once again, here's the context. It's right there. Up here is the VAB. Over there is 39A. 41, 40, 37, 37B, 34, 39A, 39B, shuttle landing facility. We're in Cape Canaveral right here. SpaceX already has this big boy factory over here, whatever the heck that is. I'd assume this is probably going to take up all this, right? And it's probably going to be for Starship production here. The Gigabay is for vertical parts of Starship. For the for like when they're stacking starships and super heavies. Now, my buddy Ryan, who is the Deep Pod Dolphin Pro production man, Mr. Map himself, did a quick render here of what that's going to look like. Something like that. So Ryan did up a little graphic here real quick of what this is supposed to look like using Photoshop pictures from Boca Chica. Seems a little too short. So the VAB, guys, is 500 feet tall. So it's about 50 stories. This is the Gigabay is going to be about two-thirds of that, so 38 stories, give or take. That actually might be a little bit on the smaller side, but that more or less is the location. Yeah, it's definitely going to be something you're going to see from a long ways away. Just to make sure, is that 6 megabay strapped together to make the Gigabay? I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, that would seem to be about right. I don't know if the doors are going to be here or if that's what it's going to look like, guys. Like, it's hard to say. I've got some space news of my own today. I just signed your offer with SpaceX. Looking forward to working on Dragon. Oh, Rocky, no way, dude. That's awesome, man. Congratulations. Finished by August of 2026. How long did the VAB take? Because that's insanely quick. The VAB took about that time, Jack, actually. The VAB was started in 1964 and finished in 1965, if I'm remembering correctly. Now, this is very interesting, guys, because so SpaceX has, okay, see where this is right here? SpaceX has all of this land. They got all of that. They have this parcel of land, and the Gigabay is only taking up half of it. That tells me over here there's going to have some room for a retention pond, but they're going to have some room for a retention pond, but maybe a parking lot over here or something. Who knows? I do believe that this is all going to get filled in with building, if I remember this correctly. Where will they test the ships? Maybe over there. Maybe they put testing right outside the VAB. Who knows? Yeah, they're going to need a test facility, huh? I don't know if I'd put it so close to my dang VAB, but... You think they will eventually expand to the west if launch cadence rivals Falcon 9? Yeah, maybe. It's possible. I mean, we already have some Star Factory here, but we know good and well that that's not the entire size of the building. That's not the size of the building. If I'm remembering correctly, this building is way bigger. They just haven't expanded it yet. That building is currently for Starlink integration, Dragon refurbishment, and Starship heat shield production. So Star Factory will probably be entirely different. Yeah. Rocky, thanks everyone. Being a part of this community has been a big part of my journey. I probably couldn't have done it without y'all. Looking forward to the future. Yeah, baby. Hey, hey, hey. When you get to the top, Rocky, just remember your boy. Just remember your boy. If there's any open positions in SpaceX communications, you let me know. Okay? Okay. Because I will own that. I will own that. Just get me and Dawson there. We'll be good. Everything will be a-okay. Chris G might be good to reach out to. David, I actually met Chris G for the first time. I'd never met him before in real life. I met him when I was at Starbase. Really nice guy. Your boy wants to say supersonic retro propulsion on live casts. How'd you know? Yeah, even people over in the YouTube Rocky are congratulating you. There you go. Star Factories plan to take up the rest of the land to the north, except the Gigabay area. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because SpaceX, like I said, SpaceX has they have all of this. So yeah, Star Factory is going to be here and Gigabay is going to be there. Because yeah, you're right. You guys are right. They're using this as a sub-assembly component facility. No clue what they're going to do with the rest of this place. But also, there's some chopsticks just chilling over there. I do believe this is a slightly older picture because, hold on. Yep. Sticks are already on there. Yeah, so Star Factory is going to be huge. This Star Factory, if I'm remembering correctly, is going to be like 2 or 3 times bigger than Starbase, which is pretty crazy. Those are at Pad B now. That's right. They moved them over to the second pad. Dude, this was taken less than a year ago, and Starbase looks nothing like this anymore. Like, Starbase looks nothing like this. Also, I very recently found out that that is a right-of-way for trains, by the way. That's a train track. I know because I walked over it. Yeah, trains. I like trains. See it? Train tracks. Now, what they did with those trains, I have no idea. Maybe steamboat repair or something? That train track hasn't been used in over 100 years, easily. I think it was something from the Civil War. I think there was a steamboat. This is what the locals told me when I asked, because I did ask. So, Massey's over here, Massey's gun range. This thing right here was not always a gun range. This is where SpaceX does all their testing. This is where they cryo test everything. This was not always a gun range. This was a steamboat refurbishment facility during the Civil War. Interestingly enough. And that train track had something to do with it. Something to do with getting it there, which is, yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. That's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. Pretty neat. It's a nice lot. How long do you think transports from Roberts Road to 39A would take for on SPMTs? 45 to an hour, Vargon? Probably to repair the blockade runners. Yeah, it doesn't look like that train track right away, just on a quick side note. Doesn't go any... It looks like it doesn't go any further than, like, right here. Oh, no, you could still see some of it there. Yeah, I have no idea. Maybe it went... Oh, look. Look, look, look. Oh, would you just look at it? Would you just look at it? Yeah. Why would it turn? Whatever. Anyway, that's the U.S.-Mexican border right there. In case anybody cared. Did you walk to Mexico? No. The furthest I got down the beach was like right here. You could see Mexico, though. There's a lighthouse over there. You could see it. Which is pretty cool. Freaking Highway 4, man. Goes on forever. That's such a lonely drive. There's literally nothing. There's nothing from here to there. Just nothing. Is there a wall? No, not through the estuary. No, the wall is over there. But anyway. It's crazy to me that this is from April of 2024. So this is what, 9 months ago? It doesn't even look like this anymore. This area is basically all filled in. There's another freaking pad over there. I hear it's a very bumpy ride. That road sucks. The road from Massey's from here to the launch pad is fine because they redid it. See, they redid it. They widened the road. They made it nice. From about here, look, you can actually see it. From right there, okay, from right there to right here, the road is atrocious. It's so bad, dude. How many citizens are not affiliated with SpaceX are left in the Boca area? There's not many, dude. There is not many. Yeah, not a lot. Not a rot. Oh, hold on, it's going to be a rot. Mary is still there, but yeah. Turn places and look south of the tower. Turn places and look south of the tower. What? It's a state highway. Where do you... Places. Why is that there? Hey, Suni. Yeah, I hauled a camera and a lot of stuff all the way out to that thing. Yeah, I know. They have one north as well. It's up here somewhere. Oh my goodness. These freaking dunes, dude. Yep. Base Camp Zero is there. That's cool. Hey, that picture is super recent. Whoa, that's weird. That's not a picture of Starhopper. Starhopper, tourist attraction. Don't go near it. Don't go near it. Can you point out how close you can physically get to the launch mount? Basically like right here. There's a fence. You can't see it here. There's a fence that guards the pad perimeter. So basically like right here. Yeah, it's 300 off the pad perimeter, so right there. That's how close you can get. How close I got is Danger Dune, which is right there. That's where NSF was setting up their cameras. It was that's Danger Dune right there. You can go walk here, dudes. Just don't go within 300 feet of the pad. Or 300 feet of the concrete, I think is what it was. Basically right here. Do not go in this area. You will... The sheriff is there all the time. The sheriff parks right there with his lights on. and there's a bunch of signs. Dude, this is the stupidest thing. There are a bunch of signs that say, don't go past these signs. Don't go past these signs. This is private property. Don't go past it. The sheriff is there blaring his siren. And I was sitting at Danger Dune setting up a camera, and I watched someone walk down this path, walk up to here, look at the sign, and then just keep walking. Like, and then the sheriff came over, and the sheriff immediately, like, drove out into the dunes and was like, what are you doing? I don't know, Cyborg. No, I have no idea. Yeah, they were, if I had to guess, guys, the people that were walking past those signs probably couldn't read them, i.e. they probably weren't from this country. They probably were from some other country that doesn't use English characters or Latin characters or Germanic characters in any of their language. If you dig down enough, you'll get there if you dig straight down. Yeah. I don't think they're I don't think they're spies or anything. I think they're just people that can't read because they don't speak English. There were a lot of Chinese people around. I don't know if they're like mainland Chinese. I didn't bother to check. I did watch them like walk past the sign though. I did see a couple of Americans do it too, and I'm just sitting there going, why would you do this? It's right there. It just says don't do this. It's like right there. No, they were speaking Chinese, Mock. Yeah. I just didn't. That's why I said I don't know if they're mainland or Taiwan or from Hong Kong. Like I don't understand the dialects of Chinese. Sorry. How's the F-150 doing? Which one? Wait, I have an F-100 and an F-250 and an F-350. Which one? You talking about that thing? That thing is fine. It is leaking coolant though, and that's slightly concerning that it's leaking coolant. It doesn't have any reason to leak coolant, but it is leaking coolant, and I don't like it. I choose not to understand this sign. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, Trey, here you go. Getting back onto the space news here. The F-100 used to be on the back in the day. It's right there. Runs and drives. Well, it doesn't have an exhaust on it. I got to put it back on there, but we'll do that sometime. Okay, here. Thank you. Thank you, Trey, for sending me this. You promised you fixed the coolant leak like a week ago. No, I didn't. I absolutely did not.
Discovery,
Steve
going
Lee?
throttle.
No, I did not. Oh my goodness. Hey, Jack. 12-month resub. Thank you. Is the coolant pooling under the truck? Where else would it be pooling, Shy? Here, I'm going to put on Starbase Live in the background. Wow. The giga.
My name's Jeff.
The name Jeff. And these are the latest sat pictures from Harry. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Discovery, going throttle up.
Joe and a trout. Thanks for your streams and explanations. Greetings from Germany. Hello? Danke schön for watching. Yep. SpaceX has already started to clear. Man. Yeah, you could see the outline of the Gigabay in Harry's picture right there, see? Dude. So their retention is going over here. Dudes, that's where the retention pond is going, which means this is all going to be factory, which is, dude, this is like that's Michoud big. Can you link the phase sheet?
Discovery, go at throttle up.
And you can see the OLM between the tents, right? Also, Harry's post has Blue's facilities as well. Blue Origin just built another 3 gigantic buildings. That's New Glen over there. This is for other stuff. Hugo, you went to your very first rocket launch at IFT6. It was so cool. Can't wait to get a catch. I was at 7. 7 was my first catch, Hugo, and it was, can I link it over there? Yeah, sure, Red. Where do you expect Starship progress in Florida to be by June? Oh, I can't. It won't let me link the whole dang thing, guys. Give me 1 second. I can't link it. They won't link it. Where have you find the document with phases? Trey in chat, Horizon had it. Okay, anyway, what I was trying to say is that this thing is Michoud big. I can't link it over there, dude. Sorry, YouTube doesn't permit that long of a link. We could shorten it, but yeah, here. That's actually probably what we should do. Give me 1 second. Here. There you go. Does that work? Yes, that works. Excellent. All right, there you go. You guys got it. So yeah, this is in Florida. This project right here for the Gigabay and for phase 1 is right here. But see this area here? This is called a retention pond, okay? So when you build stuff in areas where there's a low water table, you have to always basically give an area for drainage and retention. Now, Boca Chica does have one. It has one right there, but that's more retention for the sound suppressor. The wetlands are kind of your natural retention ponds, and they definitely hold a lot of water. In Florida, you don't necessarily have something like this. Well, in parts of Florida you do, but on the Cape you don't. So up here, it's pretty terra firma, so to speak. So you got to dig out retention ponds. Like, see, for the VAB, the turning basin is the retention pond for the VAB, which is actually super smart. For the pads, they both have areas where they dredged out a lot and cows. There's a test going on at McGregor Live. They patched it into Starbase Live. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Huh. Huh. Okay. Shut up. Yeah, it's a Merlin test stand. Anyway. Okay, cool. Merlin test out of McGregor. Anyway, retention ponds. So you have to dig out area and you have to give a place for all your drainage water to go. If you look, any facility here that is raised up off the ground, they have a retention pond. See, Kennedy has all the retention. KSC proper has all the retention ponds over here. Like pads and stuff have areas for the water to go. Yeah, see, there's another one right there. Okay, so long story short, you got to do that. So with the phasing here, this area right there is the retention pond for this whole, for Gigabay Phase 1 and Phase 2. That area on the far left that looks like a Tetris piece. That's the retention pond for the whole thing. What I'm trying to tell you is that they're going to build a factory that's as big as Phase 1 and 2. Which is not small. Like I said, they have this entire parcel of land. I said it was from here to here before. That's actually not right. It's, it's that. Now, guys, I want to be very clear. The Gigabay is going to go from here to here to here to here, right? The Gigabay that SpaceX wants to make. That's what it's going to be. I just want people to understand scale here a little bit. If you look at this, right? When you look at it, you're like, okay, it's pretty big. Look at the cars in the parking lot. Look at the cars in the parking lot. And then compare that to that building. That building is going to be huge. It's almost... Holy shnikes, that's a big building. It's bigger than the VAB, but it's not as tall. This is a thing from Lewis Nags right there. That's the VAB. That's, see, that can't be right. That can't be right. The gigabase is dude, it's as big as the freaking VAB. Can you read the scale on the site plans? That's a high bay. What is this one? Size comparison to the current mega bays. Oh, that's what's at Starbase. That's what we're talking about here. Yeah, guys, it's as... Here, hold up. Let's plug those coordinates in and see what we got. 2832, 43.98. Twenty-eight, 32, 43.98. It doesn't want that. Look under the post, there's some cool stuff. All right. Yeah, this will do this a lot better. So this is their datum. So this should represent a corner. Oh no, that's the center of the building. Yeah. Yeah, dudes, if that's marking dead center on the building, right? Let's just measure to here, right? Give or take. Oh. Oh. Event dudes, did you get... Oh, man, I wonder what happens if we plug that all in. Yeah, it didn't like it. Here, let me see. I'm not saying that Adrian is wrong or anything. Oh my goodness, that's the corner of the building. Oh. 364 feet wide. That's 110 meters. Now, let's see if we can get a, let's see if we can get the northern coordinates. Thank you, event dudes, for what it's worth. Oh my goodness. 150, what is that? 115, 110 by 130. They cut the audio back in for Starbase Live. Wow. That's a thing. Wow. Yeah, 130 meters by 110 meters. Guys, that's and it's 380 feet tall. $130 by $110 by $115. Wow. I just need to see something real quick. What does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? How long is the VAB? Ah, okay. The VAB is 157 meters
Discovery,
long.
go at
It's
throttle
the
up.
same width, or almost. Guys, I am sure this is 100% a coincidence, but that building is the exact length and width of 2 high bays in a transfer aisle. It's the exact. Like, there's an open cavity right here inside of the VAB where they can pick up stages and move them to the high bays. I don't believe you. Well, you gotta believe me. You're looking right at it. And this thing is gonna be 380 feet tall. The VAB is 520 feet tall. Or it's about 500 and change. So it's a 50-story building. This is a 38-story building, so that means it's going up to here. Dude. The odds of the sizes matching, yeah, I don't think that happens accidentally. It is a little bit curious. That's a little curious. Aqualex, the OLM and the flame trench for pad B just happens to be the exact same width as 39A's flame trench, and their stupid gigabay just happens to be the same exact size of a transfer aisle and 2 high bays. What the actual frick does that mean? That is not a coincidence. The flame trench at the second pad at Boca Chica is exactly this width. It's exactly that. It's the same. Hopium, shut up, Daitor! There's the transfer aisle, Raiden. You're not taking into account the transfer aisle. I'm just curious, how much foil is under your hat? Shut up. They don't need to stretch it, Tessa. They don't need to assemble the rocket there. They just need they're not stacking inside of their integration building. It only needs to be as tall as a super heavy. That's it. As tall as a super heavy and the paraphernalia to put a super heavy together. So like bridge cranes and stuff. Cause Mechazilla builds the pad, right? Mechazilla builds the rocket. There's no reason for it. There's no reason to assemble your rockets and roll them out in a stack. You just roll them out in pieces to the pad. Could it be that just because Starship is very similar in size to the Saturn V, the infrastructure for it would be convergent? Yeah, Bill, that makes perfect sense, except for the fact that 39A is not built for Saturn V, it's built for Nova. And so is the VAB, for what it's worth. Just putting it out there. You're gonna like this. Okay. Scott likes SLS. Look at this. Yeah, that's pretty cool. See, this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. You're not going to be able to stack. It's just enough to build super heavies and have a crane up top. Dude. Oh, Lewis Nag's got some hardcore renders here. I like this. This is part of that same thread where he compares, this is Mega Bay, size comparison, Mega Bay to Giga Bay. Wow. Dude. Dude. He works with us on the Figma, the Starbase 2D map. Whoa. Interesting. Baymaxing, that's right. Wait, Baymaxing? That's actually a miss. Look, 39A, B, C, and D were for Saturn V's only. If you look at the original plans for the Cape, they have 4 Saturn V pads that became SLC 39C and D were canceled, but also the dedicated Nova pads further north, which are much larger. Oh yeah? How come I had people that worked on those pads tell me different? Please, please, explain to me how that's a myth. I'll wait. You hear that? The car went by. Bill, I've had people that worked on that thing, that worked on the BAB, that worked on the pads. I've talked to them in my travels. They've said the exact opposite of what you're saying. So I don't know where you got your sources from. They were talking about the Nova designs that were the same size as the Saturn V. Nova was not a single design, but many. Well, in that case, then they are built for Nova pads. But they're not building for the Novas that you want it to be, so you call it a myth. But if we're talking about the Novas that I'm talking about from the people that actually worked on it, then it makes sense, and it's not a myth. So which one is it? It could go either way. I'm going to say it's not, because it was more likely to have these ones than those ones. Man! But Nova was bigger. Yeah, I know. The flame trenches are built. The flame trenches at 39A and B are way bigger than is needed for a Saturn V. No, this technically correct, best kind of correct nonsense doesn't work here. If you're going to be being specific on things requires context. And in this context, that doesn't work. I actually own a Saturn V? No, you don't. No, you don't. Stop lying to these people. He said the thing! Ryan, what's up, man? Mr. Maps? Dude. We were just looking at this. That's a pretty good little Photoshop that you got going on there. I mean, fair, but I was saying 39 was made for 10-meter vehicles. When you said they were made for Nova, you mean much larger vehicles than that, which would require pads. It's not though. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The people that worked on the stupid pad told me. Telling me the people that worked on the damn pads are lying? You telling me they're misinformed? That's what you're insinuating right now. You sure about that? You sure about that? Anyway. If Saturn made a car called 5, it could have driven Saturn 5s. Yeah, that's true. And the pad ain't stupid. It's as smart as a rock. Anyway. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Either way, it's just SpaceX seems to be building buildings that are very, very, very similar to the same sizes as the VAB or the trenches. They're very similar in size, which is crazy. How does the Gigabay compare to the VAB? It's about 2/3. It's the same width as the VAB. It's about 2/3 the length and 2/3 the height. So if there was a VAB right here, the VAB would go over here and the top of it would be up here somewhere. It's 2/3 of a VAB. It's quite big. Do I like the watermark on the roof? Wait. Yeah, I do. Yes. I didn't even notice that. Subtle. I like that. That's good, Ryan. Nice. So yeah, the VAB would be the top of the VAB would be like right here, and the back of the VAB would be over here somewhere. VAB is huge, but this building is almost as big. Nice, Matt. Okay. Anyway, I'm not trying to be deliberately annoying or anything, and if I am, I'm sorry. It's just that I've never heard the stuff you're talking about. I've seen the site plans for the Cape from the start of the Apollo program. They have separate, much larger pads above 39 that are clearly marked for Nova. Yeah, I know. I know about those pads, but dude, I'm telling you, that Saturn C8, you could have fitted on 39A. I mean, just look at the measurements. If you look at the measurements of a Nova rocket, the base plate of a Nova rocket is 60 feet wide and the trench is 60 feet wide. It'll fit. It'll work. It absolutely would work. And then the people that, there's people that worked on the dang thing. But whatever. It's semantics, Bill. It doesn't matter. If you want to send me those plans, I would really appreciate that, though. The point that I'm trying to get at is that pad B, this thing here, look, this guy right here, that one, that thing that they're building on the trailer cam that I set up, right? This guy right here it has a trench that's the exact same as 39. It's the same width, which means the OLM is the same width. That can't be a coincidence, man. And now all of a sudden we have a building that's the same width as a VAB and the same length as the VAB with a transfer aisle. That can't be a coincidence. I'm like Charlie Day meme. Ah! I want to believe. Yeah, I know. C8 is not what they called it. Yeah, I got you. Oh, so you did level that. You didn't level that camera trailer. It was you? What do you mean I didn't level the Of course I leveled the damn thing. I even asked in Starbase. Are you kidding me right now? You gonna call me out like that? You suck, man. Is it level? Is it not? No, it's level. It's not level. Damn it, it's not level. Crap. The whole tower is leaning that way. It's not level. The front's too high. Ah! Why did you tell me this? Why did you tell me this? Why did you tell me this? It is out of my control to be able to fly back there and fix the stupid thing. I can't do that right now, and you tell me this? Oh. Why would I'm just gonna send a message to Jack. I'm gonna send a message to him right now. Be like, Mr. Yak, can you level the trailer, please? It was very late at night, and I'll admit we were rushing to try and get ahead of ship 34. I'll admit it. I'll admit it. I am afraid to admit it. That's what happened. But also, this damn trailer is 1,500 miles away from me, and I have no way of getting to it. Still more stable than my launch pads and KSV. So first Bill Kerman completely takes a huge, gigantic fudge dragon over my VAB 39A Starship Dreams. Then RC Horseman tells me that the stupid trailer isn't level, and now you're giving me crap for my Kerbal pads. Great. 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 This is fantastic. This is exactly how I wanted this space news to go. Man! What did I do to you? Bechtel could install the truck faster. I hate you. I hate all of you. All of you suck. Not you. You're all right. But you, though. For what it's worth, I never meant to deride those VAV dreams. I just believe that I believe that theory as well, and I wish it was still true. Yeah, I know, man. I know. I'm just playing around mostly. But you did lay a huge, gigantic fudge dragon over my dreams. Just walked up to an unsuspecting urinal, laid down a big fudge dragon for everyone to see. I'm not letting it go. This means something.
Discovery,
I'm
go
surprised
at
Kevin
throttle up.
didn't say something. I vaguely recall somebody in the Starbase back channel, Starbase Live back channel, saying that it's not level. Wait a minute. But also, Jack set up this camera. CP11's that's not level either. Look, that bus looks crooked. See? All these cameras are not level. This is so bad. So bad. Das is going to... Das was with me. He was with me putting out the trailer. I'm having a crisis. Go down there and fix it. Please hold. Settling this right now. Settling this right now. Getting done right now. Mr. Yak, answer the phone! Jack's not answering. Never mind. Yeah, I wouldn't want to talk to them either. Silence is deafening. Does Yak know he is Yak? I think so. Jack's like, why does EJ text me all the time? He's busy. He's too busy in his kilt in a kayak. That is gonna bother me now for a long time until that gets fixed. Anyway, the Gigabay is gonna be pretty sick. That FAA paper says that it is work should be completed in August 2nd, 2026. They're going to start working on it on April 1st, 2025. Oh. Why? Why are you doing this? I don't know. I mean, guys, do you... Okay, all right. Technically, people. How long did it take to make Mega Bay 2? I was playing video games at that point. Like, I kept track of Starbase and Starbase updates every day, basically until around the pandemic, when I just played games all day. So, like, Starbase, I had Starbase. I checked in every day. I could still tell you the designs from like 2021. Then 2022 into 2023, I just don't. I kind of blanked that part out. So when I stopped watching all the time and just started streaming games all the time, Mega Bay 1 was just built. Mega Bay 2 wasn't a thing. It took 9 months. So between May 20th, 2023 and January 7th, 2024, SpaceX built the new Mega Bay structure. All right, I'm looking at the NSF video. Hold on. Let me see. This will absolutely flag on a YouTube video. Man, that thing went up fast. Jeez. Outfitting it fully takes time. They're still installing platforms in Mega Bay 2. Damn, that's quick. That's really fast. Okay. I'm trying to think. Dude, that's a... So per that FAA document, right, it says that it's gonna take them about a year. So 16 months. I mean, if you look at, so like compare that, what I'm trying to get at with the Mega Bay stuff is 1.2 years for use is 24 months for done. What I'm trying to get at is that, like, that's like, what was the Mega Bay again? Sorry. May 20th, January 7th. Wow. Dude, that thing's gonna go up almost as fast as Mega Bay 2 went up. Yikes. It also doesn't have to dodge launches. That's right. Dude, the shell of this build, the shell of the Giga Bay is going to be done by, like, fall. Yeah. Yeah, Talon. That's not, dude, that's crazy fast, man. That's a big building. Now, like, I said it's like the size of a, I said it's like the size of a high bay, right? It's the size of a high bay with what looks like, here, take a look. It's the size of a high bay with what looks like a transfer aisle. Now, the real question is that what SpaceX is going to do? Is that what they're going to do? Probably not. It's probably just a coincidence, to be honest, just like the pad width even though I don't really want it to be. I still want to see an OLM plate built into 39A. I'm sorry. You could call me an awful person for that. You'd probably be right, but I'd be curious to ask a structural engineer. So, like, a couple of questions. So when they built the VAB, okay, that building is so ridiculously tall. Here, let me load up a good picture of it. There you go. So check it out. That's the VAB. The VAB, you can clearly see it has high bay 1, high bay 3, high bay 2, and high bay 4, right? The mobile launcher, see if you see it over there, the mobile launcher is designed to drive in. That's why the bottom of the building is way wide. And the top of the building is launch umbilical tower shaped, right? In the center of the 4 high bays, there's a transfer aisle. The transfer aisle is from stages. It was for Saturn V first and second stages that get rolled in here. And then there's 2 cranes that go this way. They aren't installed in this picture because the building isn't finished. There are 2 gigantic gantry cranes that go from, one goes from 3 to 4, the other one goes from 1 to 2. And then down at the bottom of the transfer aisle, there's a smaller gantry crane that can move back and forth. The idea is that the smaller gantry crane at the bottom picks up the back of the rocket, and the tall gantry cranes pick up the front of the rocket. So you can do a simultaneous lift it like this, and then slowly pull up on the front of it, and then let the bottom crane go, so you can turn a stage upright, and then the tall gantry cranes will take it and stack it on an ML right there. See, that was the idea. Now, SpaceX obviously isn't going to do that, but the VAB, being a building this tall, does have a great bit of internal structure. You could see it right there. It's basically 6 skyscrapers. It's 6 50-story buildings kind of all next to each other, and then they're bridged at the top. Think like that casino in Singapore that bridges 3 skyscrapers, kind of like that, right? The top is kind of what holds this whole sucker together, right? Because this is a big cavernous open space in here. You can't have any support beams going across, right? Because if you do, you're not going to be able to move it. You're not going to be able to move your rocket in and out, right? And then you can't put them on the outside either because there's a damn door there, right? So, what is SpaceX going to use this space for? Now, Louis Nags here has that. And it kind of shows how many they could fit in this bay, right? Like, that's actually a pretty good thing, right? It's pretty cool. I think that's right. But you got to remember that this building is super freaking tall. And this is why I'd want to ask a structural engineer, could you even build a 38-story building that tall using the flying buttress architecture here that SpaceX uses in the megabays? It's an honest question. I don't see why you couldn't, per se. But it's just interesting to ponder. If you look at this footage from NSF, right, you can see that these were assembled in segments, right? And those segments were lifted up and put in. But these are designed for gigantic open areas on the inside. There's no support structure inside of this thing. It's a big open space, so you could fit a super heavy in there. The same exact idea as the Mega Bay. But the Giga Bay is up here somewhere. I'm really wondering if you could build that high using those flying buttresses, or will you have to use an internal structure like the VAB, like this? See, gut feeling says no. I think there'll be internal structures. Remember, this building has to be hurricane proof, right? It has to be very hurricane proof. Right? But does that work in a hurricane area? I don't know. I don't think so. So I think that, well, Lewis probably is right. You're probably going to have to make room for internal structure here. I don't think you can build a flying buttress building this big. So like, I have no idea. Who knows? What do you think this is going to look like? What do you think this building's going to look like? Do you think it's going to look like what Ryan did with the 2 doors like that? I think that's kind of I think Ryan's idea is not the worst here. That will allow for your internal structure and stuff. What does this look like, so to speak? If you guys want my honest opinion here of what I think this looks like, I think it looks like this. I think it looks like that. But a little bit of a different idea here. Let me go into Paint and let me show you. So let's say this is your gig. Okay. Let's say that's your gigabay, right? It's a little bit. It was 130 by 110, so it's like this, right? I like Ryan's idea. Ryan, in his little Photoshop there, had 2 doors there. And I think there's going to be 2 doors at the back. Why? Why would you make this like this? Well, we know from the phases here that there's going to be a factory behind this thing, right? There's going to be a factory this way. So Roberts Road, or not Roberts Road, what's this road right here? Roads. Is that NEA Avenue? And then Roberts is right there, okay? So we know that NEA Avenue is over here, right? Okay. So that means this way is north. So there's going to be a factory this way, up here where phase 2 is, right? So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking this building has structure here and here on either side. Right? Right? And then I think there's internal structure in the center right here. Why do I think this is going to be like this? Because I think ring sections are going to come in this way, right? Ring sections are going to come in this way, and starships are going to come out the other side. Starships or super heavy. So this one would be for starship, this one would be for super heavy. You might even have doors on the side here to bring rings in. So like that, an engine section would go in this way, right? Actually, you wouldn't even need the doors on the side. You wouldn't even need that. Just have 3 or 4 processing stations right here. Actually, that doesn't make a lot of sense. How do you get this? How do you get ring segments in? How would you get the sections in? Connected to the rest of the factory. Well, we know they're already doing that. Phase 2 is going to be over here. Actually, that's still technically phase 1, but whatever. Guys, dude, the more I think about this, the more I think that it's better. It'd be better. Okay, hear me out again. It'd be better to have an input over here, like this, like the VAB, and then have a hollow section right here, and right there. And this is where you input your rings, and then you have 4 processing stands right there. 2 for Starship and 2 for Super Heavy. So your ring segments and engine sections go in this way. Right? Mustang. Nice. I mean, coincidentally, that's basically how the VAB works, but that's what makes the most sense. I mean, actually, hold on. Let me look at this again. Oh yeah. No, you could have way more than that. This is not, please excuse the crudity of this model. I didn't have time to build it to scale or to paint it. So if we use Phil Snagg's kind of thing here, that's the side, that's a 9-meter core comparatively to the rest of the building. So we're talking that. Oh dear. Wow. Now, how would you could have two next to each other in this design. You could have that, you could have that, you could have that, and then you could have a staging area for everything right there, right there, right there, and right there. Holy crap, dude. That's a big building. Smiley! Dude, you could even have 4 processing. Right? Am I looking at this correctly? Nah, maybe not. Well, you could. Yeah, you could probably do 4. If the building has that internal structure that I'm talking about. I don't think you can build a building that big with a flying buttress, but if there's any structural engineers out there, please let me know. It is the VAB, Katra. Like, that's the best way to do it. And then there's that, there's this one from Scott. Scott likes SLS. Look at super heavies and starships comparatively to the height of the building. That you can lift one over the other. You can lift a starship over a super heavy if you really wanted to, or you could lift a super heavy over a partially completed super heavy. I'm telling you, the height of the building speaks volumes here. The height of the building, dude, that's got to be it. That's my guess. This is if I'm throwing my head into the ring, what takes it to the pad though? SPMTs and the processing stools, Cirrus. Here, let me look at that picture from Harry. You could not full stack it in the new building. No. Where's that picture from Harry? Dude, look. That's not a coincidence. Look. Entrance there, entrance there. Those entrances in my diagram are right here and right there. That's what's... okay, let's be real. I'm probably wrong. I'm probably very wrong. But also... hopium, but okay. All you. Get an imagination. It's probably just for construction access. Oh, that's good. I didn't realize it was crap on EJ's dreams again time. Jeez, we just finished doing that a second ago. Is it ruined streamers' dreams o'clock? Oh, it must be. The Super Heavy Bay would be more for refurbish, and the Starship Bay would be more to handle the many variants. Right, Squig? Oh, I thought it was space news. Well, you know, you would have fooled me, Cirrus, with your comments. You're giving me the meh. It's Thursday? No, I know that this is really thin. Guys, I know that that's probably thin. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to put my mind in a... You gotta understand that SpaceX wants one of these rolling off the assembly line every 8 hours. Now, don't get me wrong, that ain't happening anytime soon, right? That ain't happening anytime soon. But also at the same time, you gotta think about this like a production line. You gotta think about it like we're playing Factorio. You can already look at Starbase and see exactly what I'm talking about. Here, let's... Like, I was just down there. I saw it, dudes. They're making... Elon's making assembly lines for Starship, for the different Starship sections. Like, if you zoom in here and you look at Starbase, the building is halfway completed. But I've said many times, like, look at how the building is set up. It's rows going this way. See? And with the expansion that they did, the row kind of curves with the road, for what it's worth. And I know good and well from what I saw that this is a nose cone assembly line. I know because there was a nose cone about halfway down this line here with tiles on it, and then the 3 behind it don't have any tiles. It's an assembly line for each sub-assembly. So obviously that one in the front with the taller building is for nose cones, right? One of these other ones is probably just cranking out rings. Another one of these is probably cranking out Starship engine sections. Another one is probably cranking out the super heavy forward skirt. Another one's probably cranking out a hot staging ring. And then one of them in the very back is probably cranking out super heavy engine sections. These are all just assembly lines, and they all basically point at the mega bays. It can't be a coincidence, dude. Like, even the nose cone line turns, and then there's a nose cone sized door that points right at the mega bays. That's not a coincidence. So you got to think about this like an assembly line, right? It would make sense if all the rings were coming in from one area, and then you had a staging area in the center to stage all these parts, right? Or you have cranes, you have a bridge crane that could just dump them right onto processing stools, right? And then you could have up to 8, with this, you could have 8 super heavies and 8 starships. And knowing SpaceX, it probably is not one or the other. You could probably do it however you want, right? And then we know that the processing stools can be picked up by SPMT, so they could probably move them around. Rapshark, 62-month resub. 7 more months to go. Nice. Well, not yet, but... Right? Star Factory is also attached to Mega Bay 2. Yeah, there you go. So, I'm thinking rings and sub-assemblies are going to need to come into the side of the Gigabay somehow. Somehow. Right? Been here a long time and I don't plan on leaving. Oh, nice. Thanks, Grab. Logistics architecture is a division of engineering I didn't know about until playing factory games. Yeah, right. It's not completely outfitted yet. That's why the nose cones come out bare without the payload section. Yep. Notice how they are arranging it so the stack doesn't have to move. All the pieces come to the stack. With Ryan's render, you could have 12 service assembly bays per side with the aisles in line with the doors. Yeah, but then it kind of creates a little bit of a logistical problem moving rings. What if you want to get a ring to here? You know what I'm saying? Having a transfer aisle like the VAB really makes the most sense. Like, either that or SpaceX could have them go... Hang on, back it all up. They could just have them go from one side to the other. Hey, Baron. What's going on, man? My guess from knowing car assembly, the section furthest away from the nose cone area is all about making rings only. Each aisle is for an assembly of ring sections, aka multi-rings together. Ring section crosses the street for the stack. I believe that, Bob. That makes sense. Yeah, you're just one part of the factory is just making rings. Yeah, that makes sense. Guys, I also could be thinking about this completely wrong. This could just be a storage. The Gigabay could just be storage initially for starships. Because if I'm thinking about this right, SpaceX wants to eventually launch these things from the Cape. We know that there are provisions in SpaceX plans for a breakover device, and they're looking at transporting them via barge out of the port of Brownsville. We do know that that's a thing, right? So this building probably is just going to store starships and super heavies that are teed up and ready to go for Artemis or whatever, right? "7 years this August. How are you not sick of me?" Okay, you're probably not sick, but you're actually being very nice today. The rest of the chat's being mean to me. But yeah, man, this could be just used for storage initially, and then they could use it for rings. But, you know, with SpaceX's self-admitted numbers, dudes, they gotta have some type of moving assembly line for this stuff, which is still crazy to me. Cirrus is being mean to me. He's just mad because his rocket isn't as cool. Yeah, there, I said it. Boom. Boom. Bandit, hey, I know this guy. What's that? Ah, yes. The action is starting to heat up. Yeah, Bandit, just like the Sunoco garage. Boom is a 4-letter word in the rocket pit. That's scary. Yes, I know. Want to see what Scary sent me the other day? We've been swapping pictures. We have kind of an inadvertent deal going. I show him pictures. I show him pictures of Starbase, and he shows me this. Not going to Rolex this year? I don't think so, dude. I want to, but yeah, probably not. Yes, my buddy, a good friend of mine, dudes, is racing in the Rolex 24 for Wright Motorsports. Cheer him on. He's the man. His Porsche sucked in the second round, just saying. Man. No one heard Starship's last boom. Did you see the picture of the 61 cars? I've seen it, Lowe's, yeah. It's almost as inclined as the NSF cams. Turn this damn stream around. Better than your precious little space news. Pretty damn quick, huh?
Discovery, go at throttle up.
It's so crooked. It's so crooked. The tongue of the trailer's up too high. You have to adjust the landing gear on the trailer, right? I'm assuming the chat about the fire at Daytona Day has already happened. That's the joke I was attempting to make, but it didn't work. No yelling on the boss! Isn't that the team that had like 8 Porsches for a movie last year at Rolex? Yeah, Vargon, they did. Yeah. Want to see? Here, you want to see? Look. This is coming from EJ's personal files. That one. See that one? Yeah, that. Yeah, that. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one's pretty good. No, frick your ad time. I'm busy. Yeah, see that? See that? That one. See? That one's got a camera on it. Then I got to sit in it. See? That's me being very confused that I'm sitting inside of a race car. Yeah, see? So I had a paddock pass last year, Vargon, for the Rolex 24. That's why Bandit asked me if I was going again. I'm not, unfortunately. Because I went down to Flight 7. It was really pick one or the other. I wanted to go to Flight 7. I've already been to a Rolex 24. You look like a pro racer, totally. Oh, yeah. You found the mosque sound file from workers. Want me to modify it for your stream deck. You already asked me. I know that you already asked me because I have the file. By the way, Cleater bought the drag strip. I haven't watched that video yet, dude. Crap. Nice Porsche. Oh, yeah, yeah. Porsche is good, yeah? Yeah. It's still a Volkswagen. Don't tell Scary I said that. He bought a 50% stake in the drag strip? Cool. I'd be too tempted to push buttons. Galaxy... Yeah, we met up with Scary and then we walked right to those cars, right? And he's like, yeah, go sit inside. So I just, all of a sudden, just sat inside. And two things kind of came into my mind. One, holy frick, holy frick, holy frick, you're in a race car. This is really cool. You're in a race car in the paddock at Daytona. That is something I never thought I'd be doing. Two, holy crap, my racing rig seat is in the complete wrong position. I need to fix that before we start the new season. Oh, okay, I gotta write that down. That's something I gotta write down. How the heck did you fit? Dude, it actually wasn't bad. It wasn't as bad as you might think. I fit inside of that Porsche. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, I had a paddock pass. Maurice, I walked past, Pietro Fittipaldi was there. Scary knows him. Stopped and started talking to him while I was there. I'm just like, hey man, how you doing? And internally I'm like, That's Pietro Fittipaldi. How did I get here? Okay. What racing rig do you have? I made it myself. It was some Amazon thing. And I made my own brackets to mount a seat from a Mark II Supra. I have a Supra seat. Chair. Who else did I see there? There was a lot of race car drivers, dude. I just saw him in passing. I saw Brad Pitt. Not a race car driver, but... So, like, when you met Sergey Krikalev, yeah. Yeah, it's just like, hey, man, how are you? In my brain, like, oh my gosh, I'm talking to the guy that got stranded on Mir. How did I get here? I met Jerry Bruckheimer on that trip. Yeah, crazy, dude. Don't think, what's your favorite F1 car? The Ferrari 641. It's not even close. You saw fake Brad Pitt around Vegas. Ah, nice. What's that a picture of? This made me laugh when I first saw it. Yeah, dude. I sat in one of those cars. I don't know which one. I have no idea which one, but I sat in one of those. And then, like, the other day when I saw Flight 7 land, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's Flight 7. That's super heavy coming out of the clouds. How did I get here? Fantastic choice. Matt, I know my F1 cars, dude. I've been a Formula 1. I haven't really talked much about it on stream because it just, the last few seasons I've just found to be pretty boring. With last season notwithstanding. But yeah, I've been pretty much following Formula 1 almost every season. I couldn't do it when Mercedes was dominating too much. So like 2015, 2016, I didn't watch any of those. But like 2017 to basically 2023, I watched every season and almost every race. And then before that, I used to watch like a long time ago. I used to watch every race with my dad. I've been watching since '96. That's how I know all the Formula 1 cars. Have you tried not being lost all the time? Yeah. Hamilton's at Ferrari. Yeah, fellas, I don't like Lewis Hamilton. I was never a Lewis Hamilton fan. But also at the same time, I wasn't a Lewis Hamilton fan because he's an insanely good driver and he didn't drive for the team that I like. So, I mean, you could go back and look at like VODs from like 8 or 9 years ago and I would tell you the exact same thing. What I always used to say whenever we talked about Formula 1 was, I really can't stand Hamilton. I can't stand him because he doesn't drive for my team. And he's disgustingly good. Also the attitude off track's kind of, but he's gotten a lot better lately, so whatever. Hamilton or Verstappen? Lewis. Yeah, Lewis. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Max fans. He's got more championships, dude. Sorry, that's the only thing that matters. Ricky Bobby's the best driver. I think Jean Girard was one of the best drivers ever. Lewis is a big space fan, though, Archie. That's right. He's been winning me over, and I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know how to feel about that, man. 641 was the last time a Brit drove a Ferrari, too. It's fine. You're saying that because Lewis drives for Ferrari. No, I'm not. He met with Tim Dodd and stuff. And, like, Jared Isaacman and stuff, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, worlds colliding, dude. Go Latifi. Nick Latifi, you're a Latifi fan. Oh, okay. So you hate Leclerc now? No. I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about Lewis driving a Ferrari. I'm still very conflicted here. Like, I don't know what to do with my hands. To be honest, Hamilton ruined Mercedes for you. Yeah, with his off-track antics. You shift to Ferrari, he moved to them. You've been out of F1 for a bit, hope to start watching again. I'll watch, dude. I'll watch. Look, man, if anybody can get Ferrari a driver's championship, it's that dude. You know? Cadillac enters the fray in 2026 with indirect Andretti. Yep. Yeah, I'll probably watch this season, dude. I'm just... Yeah. It's gonna take me some time to get used to this. my Tifosi Ferrari brain cannot deal with this. I'm like, let Vassar cook. Clearly that was the right move. I didn't think it was the right thing when they did it, Badojo. I thought Binotto did just fine. I liked Binotto, but they didn't. So I guess Freddie was the right call. You want to go to a 24-hour someday? 24-hour races are awesome, dude. It's just one big party for 24 hours straight with race cars. It's fantastic. Binotto is at Sauber now. Yeah, I liked Mattia. I thought he was a great team principal. Ferrari titles, cough, Schumacher, cough. Raiden, it was a treat every time Schumi got into a race car, dude. Those are the Formula One races I watched with my dad. Like, from 01 to 05, dude, magical. Magical. It was a show every time that guy drove. Because it's not like there wasn't some really good drivers in Formula One at that time. Like, Mika was there, David Coulthard was there, you know, Kimi a little bit later. Lewis, I mean, he was a little bit later. That was 06, 07, but whatever. Have you been to an NHRA Top Fuel event? No, never been. Yeah, Montoya, Mika. Yeah, exactly, dude. Thoughts on the rumored $1 billion deal from Aston for Max? Interesting. Alonso, Jenson Button. Yeah, dude, there was some real talent in those 5 years, and Schumi just crapped on everybody. Man, was he good, man. Yeah, Rubens was there too, dude. What a class of Formula One drivers, dude. I'm not saying that the crop right now is bad, but also at the same time, I seem to remember you telling me I need to go with you to IMSA at Daytona and also Cletus in cars. Yeah. He's an excellent engineer, but he's not good in a top role. Yeah. I have to admit, Lewis is a good driver. He puts his rainbows in his pants. Nice. I'm pretending I know what we're talking about because I know basically nothing about F1. Archie, the gist of this is that the driver that's been... I'm a Ferrari fan, okay? I've been a Ferrari fan for a long time. I've been there for the ups and the downs. Let's be real. The way downs. Archie, Ferrari, when I started watching, Ferrari was terrible. And then, from like 1998 to 2005, Ferrari won every championship back to back to back to back to back with Michael Schumacher. And then in 06, Renault won. And then in 07, Kimi Räikkönen won in a Ferrari. And that was the last time Ferrari won a world championship in Formula One. 2007. That was 18 years ago. Don't like that. It's been the lowest of the low, and most of the L's that Ferrari has gotten over the past 18 years have been at the hands of Lewis Hamilton. And now, Archie, Lewis Hamilton's driving for Ferrari. That's why I'm super conflicted about this. I don't know whether to... I don't know whether to hate your guts for the torment that you've caused me over the last 2 decades, or be really excited about it. It's somewhere in between. Like, I'm like, I hate you, but also, yes, drive for us. But I hate you, but drive for us. You know, like... It's been 7 years since the Patriots won a Super Bowl. Why you gotta do that? Why you gotta go and do that, man? Why you gotta go and do that? Let's trauma bond. I'm a Jets fan. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. God, I'm a Lions fan. Whoops. But I'm also a Patriots fan, so it's alright. It's fine. You've had your joy. What F1 season did you enjoy the most? Ooh. 2012 was pretty good. The Deflatriots. Yeah, you could say they cheated all you want, but yet they still have 6 Super Bowl rings. So go ahead and cope and seethe and take this L. You'll like it. Sorry, man. Quietly. Skull. I'm a Colts fan, so screw the Pats. Sure, you can't hate that. They suck. They suck. They've sucked since Brady left. But if you hate all you want, I mean, it's like, okay. We can't even tank right. Can't even tank right because we won the last game. Went from getting a first-round draft pick to a fourth-round draft pick because we can't even lose correctly anymore, let alone win. So you're rooting for the Chiefs then? I would rather punch myself in the testicles, serious, than root for the Chiefs, so. I didn't. Sorry, but you get the idea. With the Lions out, dude, I don't know, man. I'm rooting for a meteor. You were Dingleberg, go Bills. I don't. Ready for the Haas sweep. Oh, God. This is another thing I'm very conflicted about. I really like the Bills. I really do. I really do. I like Josh Allen. I think he's a great quarterback. I mean, he's got to be careful about running downfield in the flat. He's going to get popped. But whatever. If that's how he wants to win, that's how he wants to win, because he does win. But also, I'm a Patriots fan, so I'm, like, super conflicted here. Yeah, exactly. They're the Bills. Exactly, yeah. When do we talk Bruins? We don't need to talk about the Bruins. We don't need to talk about them. Ever. Yeah, Raiden, that's right. Yeah. What about the Red Sox? Oh, we don't talk about them either. Cannot process how the Lions screwed up a 15-2 season. Too many injuries, dude. Too many injuries. I'm sorry. This statement might not age well. The Commanders are going to get railed. They're going to get railed. Sorry. It's going to happen. The NFC is too... There's too many good teams. Injuries don't throw picks. Concussions do, though. I'm a Dolphins fan. I have no one to root for in the AFC game. Right, D-Pick? What do we do? Root for the Bills? I don't want to root for the Bills, but also they're a good team. But I don't want to root for them. Again, yep, uncalled hit. Just saying, man. Josh Allen got you a lot of fantasy points. He doesn't. The Lions defense didn't show up. It's just too many injuries, man. You can only have so much depth. I was telling Bremo this. The Lions played great during the regular season, but you can't put your foot to the floor through the regular season because by the time you get to the postseason, if you absolutely thrash on everybody, by the time you get to the postseason, you're going to get clocked, and that's exactly what happened. I can think of another great example of this. Really don't want to bring this up, but you know football, there's a really good example of a team that went undefeated in the regular season and then lost in the Super Bowl. Anyway. Yeah, you gotta kind of pace yourself during the regular season. You don't want every game to be a blowout because too many people are gonna get injured, and that's what happened to the Lions. Can I buy you a David Tyree jersey? No, you may not. So it happens, guys. Yeah, I mean. That's why I think the Commanders are going to get railed, because they were playing against the Lions' fourth-string defense. Oh, sorry. They're going to go up against the Vikings or whomever is still in, and they're going to get annihilated. Calling it now. Sorry, Redskins fans. Sorry. The Eagles will just have their way with that team, and I'm kind of here for it because they knocked out the Lions. The Eagles, who they've already beaten. Man, Hellfish, when they get rocked, I'm going to give you so much crap, dude. It's going to be awesome. We can take solace in that we've all made the NFC Championship game more recently than the Cowboys. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't know. When EJ got to Cars and Sports, my brain turned off. Sorry. Yeah, Dave. Right. Man, Vrabel's awesome. And yeah, we got Josh McDaniels back, too. EJ, I live near a military airport where I know they build and refurbish jets. Cool. Yeah, America's team. How could they be America's team when there's quite actually another football team named the Patriots? America's team. Give me a freaking break. Sod that. There's another team called the Patriots, which are based off of the Minutemen from the Revolutionary War, the war that started the United States. How can you say you're America's team? Give me a freaking break. Lewis drove in the SF23 today. Yep. Yeah, it is, Archie. You got it right. Did you hear Jared had food poisoning all night before the game? Yeah, dude. Well, yeah, there you go. Struck a nerve with that one. Why are you guys screwing with me so much today? Do you know the America's team story? No, I don't. I don't care about the Cowboys. I don't want to hear that story. I don't care. Anyway. All right, shall we go back to space? Guys, the other thing is that there's not a lot in the space news cycle today. There really isn't. I mean, the Gigabase stuff is the big news. And I already shared what I think about that, and everybody disagreed with that, so it's fine. Whatever. Have you heard anything on Rook? No. On a side note, who buys TikTok? Mr. Beast. Patriots, more like frauds. Yeah, whatever. You guys can whine and moan all you want, but if they were actually cheating, they would have rescinded a Super Bowl or two, don't you think? So, you know, keep coping. That's fine. Your tears are delicious. That freaking camera is not level. That freaking camera is not level, and it's pissing me off. It's my fault. I put that stupid camera up. The 1946 Boca Chica aerial shows McGregor as river meander and no visible train track. What? No level bubble? I couldn't find the level. It was too dark. And we were rushing to try and get it. We were rushing to try and get out before Ship 34 rolled out. Now, EJ, you know that's bad logic. Whatever. I'm crying all the way to the trophy room, dude. Whoa. Was that road? Was Highway 4 really there in 1950? Huh. It was. I don't know where Google bought this picture from, but... What's that about? Hang on, let me see something. Interesting. Look at Massey's. What the heck? When did you become a reaction GIF? Huh? Vrabel's building an interesting coaching staff? Yeah. Is that an articulated trailer I keep hearing in the background? No, it's the telehandler that's right there. Been spotting you as a reaction GIF in Space Twitter lately. Really? Oh no. Oh no, I've reached that level in my career.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Dude, absolutely thrashed. So when do those train lines turn up? I don't know, Tessa. I think it's just a picture. Play the audio, it's 10 times better. Oh, it's got audio. Oh no. That's so bad. Who did that? Who did this? Who did this? Who did that? Why? Why you do this? Waiting for Sudor to miss that NSF watermark on the top of the Gigabay. Oh, that's absolutely going to happen. That's why Ryan put it there. So, this guy, that dude promotes like other people's content and stuff. Like he'll crop out logos to NSF stuff and post it. And it's not just NSF. He does that with everybody. But he's got a ton of followers because of it. Ring Watchers just absolutely thrashed on that dude. Also, screw this person. Flag ain't that good of a design. Get out of here. There goes the VOD. Yeah, you're probably right. Oh, boy. He keeps saying, oh, but I've changed and now I won't do that sort of stuff. And then he just does it again. Yeah, Jake, it's almost like social media reinforces sociopathic behavior. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's, yeah. Yeah, you know what I have to say to that? Yeah, doing some Dragon tests in Port Canaveral too, man. That's cool. Especially if you own one. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Give me a second. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you mean. No, it doesn't do. Doesn't make sociopathic things do this. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what it's talking about. That's weird. No. No. I'm sure it's fine. Dan, you do have to say the Flight 5 reaction was priceless. Thanks, man. Yeah, it was a good time. Oh, no. Yeah. Anyway. All right, guys. Yeah, the news cycle's a little slow today. We're gonna... I'm gonna stop space news here. I'm just stalling for time. Because I was like, I want to talk about more space, but I already kind of proposed my VAB theories, which people don't... I'm getting a feeling that people don't like that. Getting a feeling that people don't like it, so I'll stop. Is it okay if I send you a Chinese link? I don't see why not. I want Stoke Space to sweep already. The weight is killing you. Is Astra going to pick up the broom? Astra's going to pick up the broom before them at this rate. Yeah. Thanks for the news. It's much appreciated and enjoyed. I know it kind of leans to a sore spot. Do you have any ambition to make the tower catch a stage 1 booster in KSP? Ghost Rider, I could do it. I've tested it. I've made Mechazilla in KSP before. Problem is that when you get near that thing, the game slows down a lot. With all that being said, yeah, I would love to try doing that. Yeah, I'd love to try doing that. We'd have to engineer out something to do that with. I hope you answer my DM after stream related to NASA. Oh. What do you want to know about this, dude? KOS it? Man, hell no. You know what, Ghost Rider? I'll be honest with you, dude. Seeing Starbase and Starship up close it'd make me want to be like, oh, dude, we should try to catch one in KSP. It made me want to try it again, but we'll see. There's something funny happening here. This is a new company. Look at what they're planning on doing. Pneumatic recovery, enabling freedom of space travel for people in cargo. Falcon 9, Super Heavy, Rocket Lab. The plan is to catch the booster, but re-enter like a starship and flip it at the last second. What? My camera just stopped. My camera just stopped? That's not good. I saw it, Snackless. Give me a moment. Hello? Live EJ reaction! Unrelated university question for you. I have the ability to move a lab to a Friday and completely empty my Mondays. However, I worry I'll just use it as an excuse to sleep in on Mondays. What would you do? Take the open day. Make your bed first thing in the morning on Mondays. Then you have the whole day to do stuff. Go a bit down to see something. Alright. That was a perfect freeze frame, though. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I was just making the same face. Um... Uh... Seems like they want to get rid of the need for a re-entry bird by entering sideways like Starship. They need less propellant but more heat shielding. Interesting trade-off. Bill, like, I don't mean to be mean, but isn't this taking all the technical complexity of Starship and all the technical complexity of, like, Falcon 9 and combining them into one thing? I wouldn't call that exactly a trade-off. Right? Am I thinking about this right? Like, what? I don't. Yeah, I agree. That, I mean, good luck with that. All the best. You're counterpoint. I just had my 5th divorce. Okay. It would be more complex than something like Falcon 9 or New Glenn. Yeah, maybe the reduced propellant requirements would be worth it. I don't. What reduced propellant requirements are we talking about here? You have to put more fuel on there because you have wings. Your first stage has a buttload of extra dry mass. Your mass fraction on your first stage is garbage here. Should have just added more propellant and then done a supersonic retropropulsion burn. But I mean, I don't know what it. See, dude, this is. I see this a lot with Chinese stuff, dudes. What are you? It seems like this is doing something different just for the sake of doing something different. Like that's not a trade-off. That's not a trade-off at all. That's a straight loss. A trade-off implies you gain something. So in this case, they're using the increased coefficient of drag of having a booster come down sideways instead of straight down like Falcon 9. It's coming down like Starship. The problem is that a cylinder is pretty damn aerodynamic when you're in, like, if you look at it non-dimensionally, right? A cylinder is pretty damn aerodynamic from the side. It's pretty aerodynamic. You're not gaining that much. You're not gaining that much. There's not much to gain by doing that. So that first stage that they're talking about here is just going to get stuck. Like, you not get stuck. It's not going to slow down as much as you might think. Yeah, it has wings on it for attitude control. That's all fine and dandy. But remember, the whole process here, guys, was to do this so you wouldn't have to carry the excess propellant for doing an entry burn, right? Yeah, you don't have to carry excess propellant for doing an entry burn, but you do have to carry excess propellant for all those extra wings that you added to your first stage. That's not a trade-off. That's a straight loss. Like, why you would do this? I don't know. I don't really understand the benefits here. To be honest, that makes no sense. You're gonna belly flop it, and then it's gonna flip, and it's gonna land, and somehow get caught exactly like Starship. Okay. Simple cylinder does have lift. Yeah. Yeah, of course. It's going to make some lift. It probably is going to generate more lift than obviously if the booster was just entering like Falcon 9. But also at the same time, at that point, just put air brakes on it or something, man. Like, why the whole flip over? That's just added complexity for no benefit. Does this rocket exist? It exists in somebody's mind. I come across that a lot, dudes. I come across, like, I see Chinese designs, and I see what they're trying to do, but I don't really understand why they're trying to do it. I see that a lot with their fighter jets. I just don't really understand the role. And that's not because, like, oh, they don't know what they're doing. No. That's because their ideas about how to fight are different than ours. And that seems to carry over into rockets. Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? I don't understand the benefits here. There is no benefit here. You're adding complexity to your rocket in the name of trying to take away complexity, but in the end, you're making it more complex than what it originally was. The whole reason why Starship does this belly flop landing, the whole reason why it does that, right? The whole reason why it does that is because it doesn't have enough fuel to do an entry burn from orbit velocity, because it would be a diminishing return. It works good for a first stage like on Falcon 9, but SpaceX showed with stainless steel and Super Heavy that you don't even need an entry burn if you do it right. Super Heavy doesn't do it. I saw that thing light up, and I saw it tank the heat and then land, which is pretty crazy. And just on a side note, Booster 14 seems to be in a lot better condition than Booster 12 was when it landed. I just don't really understand what the benefit of this is. It seems like you're building this because you want your rocket to be different, not more efficient. It is possible that they're trying to get practice and experience operating something that belly flops when they go to make an upper stage like Starship later down the road. I agree with you, and I wouldn't design a rocket like that myself, but I'm trying to just figure out what the reasoning is. I think the reasoning is that they want to be different. And I think if you really want my honest opinion, Bill, capital allocation in China works differently than it does here. Like, you're going to get some investors and stuff, and you have to propose an idea, etc., etc. in China, it's about doing something different because you're not proposing to like a private equity firm or a venture capitalist. You're trying to get state money, so you have to make it look cool, right? I mean, don't get me wrong, people do that here too. Look at relativity. That happens here too, but yeah, I think that's what's going on. I think it's different than everybody else's stuff, so fund my project, not theirs, you know? At least they're not kind of copying. Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't know. Imitation's the most sincerest form of flattery? I don't know. They received a couple $1 million worth of investments for their ideas. Hey, Titan. Titan's here. That's the hotel camera. Titan. I'm still in South Padre Island, dudes. See? I'm still there. See, there's the bed and everything.
Did you make that joke yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed it.
They didn't fall for it.
Damn it. Chat's too smart.
Bria, I got a problem.
What?
You see this camera on Starbase Live? I set up this camera on Starbase Live, and I did it fast. And it's crooked.
How is it crooked?
Look at the tower.
Where? Oh!
It's crooked. And chat is just really, really giving it to me today, and they mentioned that it's crooked. What do I do about this?
Did you tell Jack? I think that's what you have to do. You have to send Jack out there.
Crap.
I'm sure Jack will be like, sure, buddy, I'll go fix it. And then do it. I don't know. That's how I imagine Jack runs his to fix cameras.
YouTube chat says hi.
Hi, YouTube chat.
Oh, geez, yeah. I'll fix it right now, guys. Oh, geez. Oh, God. Oh, geez.
Send up the yak signal.
Send up the yak signal. Oh, guys. Here's that go. Titan. I love you, buggies. Buggles. Buggles.
Who's that guy walking towards it right now?
That's a construction worker.
Oh. Maybe he's coming to fix your camera. Maybe he watches the stream.
Nope. It's just the end of that guy's shift and he's going home.
Well, that's not as fun as I wanted it to be.
That's a good.
It is a good boy.
He's being a good boy.
It's cold. I'm sleepy.
You sleepy buggers?
Yeah.
You go sleepy?
I just woke up.
Oh. Have you at least told NSF about it? Yeah, they know. Ocean's the other way, Urban. Next time you and the missus should go to Starbase.
I would love to go to Margaritaville.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Wasting away again in Margaritaville.
All I can think of is the damn South Park episode where Jimmy Buffett's in it.
I don't remember that one. Fada's now claimed. No, I don't sing that well.
That's all I can think of.
I sent EJ a beautiful rendition of Doggeritaville while I was in Texas that I will not share with chat, but I can assure you it was my best singing voice. And definitely not embarrassing at all.
What are we doing tonight? Oh, I don't know. Titan has to come along too? I don't know.
Is he gonna stay with you?
I don't know. I don't have his bed here. Nope. Nope, he was done with that. All right. You need a KSC shirt like Breeze?
I think I got it at KSC.
Makes sense. Hello, my boy.
Could probably buy it if you go visit KSC.
Primo, thanks for giving EJ permission to go south. That was great.
I'm glad everybody enjoyed it.
Easy peasy. Buonasera. Buonasera.
Okay, so like,
Buonasera, signori.
yeah, it's not perfect because it's tilted, but I don't know. I'm not all that upset about it.
I am.
Is YouTube chat complaining about it?
No.
All right then. Yeah, it adds character.
And that's character. Hey, Surap. What's going on? Hope everyone's having a good time and survived the cold. Survived the cold. It's 10 degrees out.
Yeah, and I don't think it's getting any better.
10 Fahrenheit. That's, Actually, I have to Google that. What? Hold on. Minus 12.
Well, I know it was colder in Michigan, so
Yuri, is that Russia cold? Are we at Russia cold yet? That's pretty close. This is definitely Canada cold. Is there snow? Yeah. And the snow... Dude, the snow hasn't even melted off. It's been powder for the last 3 days. Because it's so damn cold. It hasn't even, like, solidified. You know what I'm talking about. Our snow immigrated to you. Dang it! Trey, it's 10 degrees in Tennessee. I don't want to hear it. That sucks for you. That's really cold for you. Dude, 10 Fahrenheit is cold for me.
yeah.
That's cold for here. That's really cold for here. It's not Scotland cold yet? It doesn't get cold where you live. It's minus 12 in Ottawa? Jeez. Feels like 2 in Detroit? Okay, that's cold. 5 inches of snow in New Orleans? I can't believe that. Mutter, it was 5 last night? 5. Oh, man.
5.
That's really cold for you guys. Wow. Josh just like, man, it's 37 in Washington.
Why you look stressed?
Who? The dog?
Yeah. He's got his ears back.
Hot the books? I don't know if he's in shot here. Hold on.
Well, now they're fixed. Maybe he didn't like that he had stuff on his chin.
Hey, buddy, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, Bugs.
Gotta give him something. Do we have anything here?
I don't think you do.
Hold on.
Those are dog treats.
They're a treat. They're just treats. They're treats for everybody, okay? Oh, yeah. Look at how good you are now. Look at how good you are now. All right. Hey, you need to sit. Sit down. I already shake. All right. Give me your paw. Okay. Good boy.
Titan. Titan, can we middle? 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 No, middle? Titan, middle. Good boy! What?
Nothing.
Can I have one of those?
It's kind of mid. That trick is kind of mid.
Listen. That's a safety trick. That's a I need you to not get hit by a car. Or I don't know.
Paw.
See, all you are to is make him give you paw. So that's all he does now when he wants something. He's just like, well, if I just give you my paw, you don't even have to ask for it.
All right, fine. Down.
He didn't even do it all.
What do you mean he didn't go all the way down?
He cheated.
Up. Up. That's my brother. All of California seems to be burning now. Well, that's great. Did you eat one?
Yeah. Why wouldn't I?
Those have been sitting there for a long time. Is it good?
It's a beaver nugget. Here, have one.
No, I'm good.
Titan.
How old is Titan? Titan is 2. Paw. Paw. Gentle. Gentle. Oh.
Titan, touch. Touch.
I was handing it to you.
Well, no, but I can't do touch with a treat in my hand. You're not supposed to. Titan, touch. You didn't get out of the way. Touch.
What is happening?
Titan. Hey, touch. No, you didn't do it. You cheated. Touch. You didn't do it. You cheated. Touch. Touch. You're not doing it, sir. Touch. Okay, close enough. Good job. He's tired.
All right.
What's your plan? Are you playing games? Are we
Yeah,
watching
I'm gonna-
Star Trek? Are we...
Play games for a little bit, then we'll watch Star Trek.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
What's you gonna play?
Workers.
Chat, I have a question.
Here we go. Here we go.
I don't like workers. Do you like workers? I don't understand workers. It's too in depth. Chat, how do you actually feel about love it? We love workers. I like it. I love war, trains. I like watching Egypt. We had a skill issue. We love seeing buildings on fire. I'm here. Not real. I like watching it. I hate to play it.
It looks very involved, but at the same time kind of interesting. It's growing on you.
Okay. Maybe it's just not my thing then. And I need to stop giving them a hard time. Because I'm like, people don't like workers. I don't know why you keep playing workers. But whatever. Listen, if you don't do the research, you don't know.
Can you research the door? Please? Feedback loop. I use humor as a coping mechanism. Yeah, I know. I'm kind of into something in workers. I want to get the car dealership or the car thing ready to go, and then I decided I want to play workers this week, and then also I'll go back to variety streaming. Space Engineers 2 comes out next week.
Ooh,
So,
that's exciting.
Yeah, I'm gonna be. I was about to say I'm going to go back to variety streaming, but let's be real. If I play Space Engineers and I like it, we're playing Space Engineers the whole week. I hate admitting that.
This man does not know how to variety stream.
No, I'm just really bad at it.
This is a hyperfixation stream, not a variety stream.
Are you going to go down to Daytona this weekend? Bree, can I go down to Daytona this weekend?
No,
Why not?
because you were just gone for the past week.
Oh, well.
Primo speaks truth. See?
That says turths. Boo, boo. It's just 24 hours. Yeah, it's just 24 hours.
Is it IMSA? What is it?
Yeah,
Daytona?
Gary's racing.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
What, wasn't he? Well, I'll talk to you later.
Are you saying we can go?
No, I'm saying I'm surprised this is the first time I'm hearing that that's this weekend.
It's the Rolex 24. It's every year at the same time.
I know, but never mind.
So you're saying there's a chance. Want to go to Florida for the weekend? What? No? No? Oh, God. I think I broke the chair. It reclines now. It couldn't recline before, but now it can. I heard,
It wasn't me this time. And you have ooh, now it's a stool, not a chair.
this is making noises I really don't want my chair to be making.
I don't think you can go to Florida this weekend because you gotta build your new chair.
Just lay back and try to relax. Can you take that inside? There we go. It's fixed. All right.
Okay. Do you want him? He seems pretty cool.
He doesn't have a place to stay.
He can lay on the floor.
He doesn't want to lay on the floor. He wants to lay in a nice, comfortable couch next to you. Titan, you want to stay here?
Oh, this is space. I'm in
You want to
space.
stay? The words mean something different than how you.
Tape, gifted a sub to Willie Ken. Thank you. Chair experience
I
to
can
run.
take him back. It's fine.
All right, babe. I'll bring his bed out here, and he can chill out here with me in the future. In the future.
Okay.
And then when I, if I clean up everything in the garage and get the propane heater working, we can, I clean up all the stuff off the garage. He can just roam back and forth. He can lay on the couch out there. I don't really care.
Yeah.
Oh, this is space.
Nova
I'm
gifted
in space.
Florida train? Dude,
Nova! No!
Va.
No!
Va.
No!
Va.
No!
Nova.
This is not a money thing.
She's not wrong. You guys have been very, very generous. Let's just, okay. I'll make a deal with you. It's called Let's Make a Deal. Trade offer. Trade offer. I receive money for a lift for the garage. You receive automotive content instead of going to Daytona. Do we have a deal?
Wait, how are we paying for the lift? Is Chad paying for it?
We are paying for it with Bullion.
What?
We are paying for it with money.
What money?
Money that we have.
I feel like we need to have a conversation about this.
Oh, this is space. I'm in space.
Just agree. Just agree! Damn it! New Glenn next launch? I'd say a month or two. Yuri, probably 2 months. Yeah, you did agree. I'll take that. Ernok said it was a good deal.
Ernok does not have a financial stake in this relationship.
But he has cars in this relationship.
That's not a good thing.
What? It's a pretty good deal. We see, look at it this way. We don't have to go to Florida now. It's a good deal.
See? No, you can't just... No.
She almost fell for it. Did you see that?
No.
She almost fell for it. We were close. We were
You
close.
were never close. You were never close.
Ouch.
Never close, chat.
Damn.
Never close.
Not even a little bit?
Not even a little bit.
You sure? How about now? Almost never had it. You never had your car. No, I have trucks. She has the car.
I do have a car.
See? Damn liar.
There is no more work that needs to be done on your cars to get them out of my driveway. The only thing that needs to happen to get your cars out of my driveway is for you to come get your cars out of my driveway.
Whoa!
Like, oh, you get the no. No.
Damn. 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 Damn.
Oh, my cars need work to get them out of the drive. No, they don't. They can just get out.
Wow. Primo chose violence today.
I'm about to start charging Ernok storage fees.
Best I can do is rent for using your driveway. How's that?
You know, my mom always said,
The real rent, your mom always said, is the real rent are the friends we made along the way.
my mom always said if she could go back and restart life, she would buy a parking lot because it's like you make a crap ton of money with very little work. And I'm just now realizing I own a parking lot. And maybe I should use it.
You heard it here first, man. Call 555, you're done. 555, you're done. I'll store whatever you want. Look at this big thing. Look at this. We store whatever you want. You want to put your stuff here? You just put your stuff here. Call 555, you're done. Seriously though, we should buy a lift. It's safer.
Can
for
we talk about this off the stream?
No.
Because I really...
You don't want to have a discussion in front of chat?
No. I
Why
don't.
not? If we could talk about it here, we can talk about it.
Because having a discussion in front of chat is like having a discussion with 504 people that all disagree with me, no matter how sound and logical of an argument I might make.
I'm sure someone out there agrees with you. I mean, maybe. That's not true. She's laughing. Ipso facto, we're getting a lift.
Chat.
She laughs. You're off the hook.
If
Marital
you can
advice 101.
give, here's the deal. If you can give EJ $3,000 in the next hour, you could have a lift.
Don't do that. Don't. No. No.
You have an hour, chat.
I don't want to buy a lift this way. I really look at what you did!
This is space.
Get out of
I'm in
here.
space.
You gonna be upset if you have a lift?
Get out of here! No! Door! Bye! Bye, Felicia!
Discovery.
Bye.
Go throttle up.
You won't be upset if this gets you a lift, will ya?
This is space.
Get
I'm in
out.
space.
Now. Now!
I love you.
Love you too.
Keep track of how much money
Discovery.
you're making.
Go at throttle up.
Oh, look, we made 3,000.
No,
Gotta
you
get a lift
didn't.
now. Oh,
No,
geez.
you
Thanks for
didn't.
the $1,000 super chat or something. You guys, are you kidding me? Close the door. You're letting all the heat out.
This is space. I'm in space.
Stop that. Stop it now.
This is space. I'm in space.
Stop it.
This is space. I'm in space.
You suck.
This is space. I'm in space.
Thank you. But you suck. But thank you. You guys can stop gifting subs. Primo's not watching the VOD in this particular moment in time, so
Discovery. Go at
she's
throttle up.
walking Titan back to the house. So we could just, at this point, we could just say you gifted enough money, because I already have enough money. That's what I'm trying to tell
This
you.
is space. I'm in space.
Oh my goodness. Oh my good. I'm here. Oh yeah, geez, look, oh god, they did it, Bree. They did it. Oh look, oh the ad time. Oh geez, oh god, I lost the roll.
This is space. I'm in space.
Oh look, I lost the roll. Oh ads. Oh god, oh geez.
Discovery. Go at throttle up.
Gigabays and stuff. Jeez, Mac. Oh my. It's like, what subs was that, dude? Jeez. Kitos! Coyote, yes! Eva 5.
This
Eva
is space.
Aumenta.
I'm in space.
Yeah, alright. I know what that says. What, wait. La
Discovery. Go at throttle up.
Galactila Auxesta. Is that what subscription means? In Finnish? It's cool, man.
This is space. I'm in space.
Oh, God, there's 2 super chats over there. Lift fun. Oh, man. Gigalift. Gift sub.
This is space.
It is
I'm in
cool.
space.
Gifted subs. Kitos. Kitos. Let's go. Top tier lift. Oh.
Swift Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
There's 500 of us in here, chat. That's $6 each.
I feel really bad about this. I feel
Swift Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
no.
We're doing it, chat. Kappa.
No. Stop. Just
This is space. I'm in space. Oh, this is space. I'm in space.
Dude, what the frick? Oh my... Where did this come from? This was supposed to be a joke! What the frick?
No, you even lift, bro?
Oh, this is space. I'm in space.
How many cars has Baz built? 0.3? EJ, you want to just make you free money.
This is space.
I
I'm
know,
in space.
but I feel bad because we asked for it. I hate asking for it. I'll never ask for it. I am too high and mighty to do that. Okay?
This is space.
I hate
I'm in
asking
space.
for subs. I hate it. I hate it. I'll never do it. It's a pet peeve. I hate it, so stop doing it. Ugh. Two poster 4.
Tranquility Base here.
Ooh,
The Eagle has landed.
skibbity toilet mother
It's happening.
low taper Gary fade.
Oh, this is space. I'm in space.
Yuri, I hate begging. I hate it. I'm not.
Listen, Tranquility
here.
Base here. The Eagle has
You're
landed.
here to hear me beg.
Bremo, we're going to Florida.
You will be you will be disappointed.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
That one was pretty funny. the
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Golden, Ohio. Thank you guys. Thank you for all the support. I'm not gonna lie to you. You don't need to keep doing this. I already had enough money to buy a lift. I was basically gonna do it anyway, but the wife gave permission on the internet and chat has gone wild. I guess, man. Pie Guy, your comments help absolutely. Can you guys imagine if chat had a low taper fade? What's the next big step for space travel? Full reusability zombie is the big one. You skibbity toilet melon farmer.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
You realize these are donations, right? They're not. They're tips. Now you can put RGB on it. On my lift? EJ Shuss, no brain rot.
Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has
Vargon, you don't understand. I'm trying to get him to
I
stop.
told my truck I needed a lift. She said thanks, I'm feeling down.
All right. That's enough. That's enough. That's where I draw the line. Okay. All right. All right.
Listen, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
This is for drinks and cheesecake at the Margaritaville, not for a lift.
Listen, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
Lift harder, brew.
Listen, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
I cancelled my Prime membership, you can have my money instead.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Listen, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
Do we each share the lift like a timeshare?
The horn didn't come through on the mic, did it? Well, I can't. Whatever.
Listen, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
Make sure you get a symmetrical lift for your F-250. A symmetrical doesn't work for long trucks.
There! It's freaking cold in there, man.
Listen, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
Can't wait to use that lift. So exciting.
Why did you answer it like a question? Two 154s. Oh. Oh. Oh, God. Hokey had this is for drinks and cheesecake at Margaritaville, not for a lift. Lift harder. I canceled my Prime membership. You can have my money instead. Golden Delight had a Prime sub. Lift tipped $5. Do we share the lift like a timeshare? There's okay. Bueller with 500 bits. Sawyer tip 10 and Lift tip 10. Can't wait to use the lift. So exciting. Thank you. I think. I think. Will the lift be level? I was kidding. I was kidding. I was kidding. What's our total lift fund? Gotta be up over $500, dude. Like, I estimate about $500. Chat's got a while to go. You're really gonna deny them a lift after all this? Haven't you learned by now in 12 years of streaming, never joke with chat? So awkward, man. Can I go? I don't know what to do anymore. Are you doing Flame Trench this week? Yeah, Vargon, I am. Okay. All jokes aside, and however awkward I might feel about this, I do appreciate all the support, guys. Thank you. I really do. I do eventually want to get a lift for the shop anyway. That's why I was only halfway kidding. I want to get a lift in here so we can lift things, obviously. No, it's just so I can get more cars in the garage. Yeah. I don't know. Electron, you asked 2 or 4 posts, dude. I'm not sure. If I get a 4 post, you know, we could always move the 4 post like off to the side and fit 3 cars in here. If we move the 4 post off to the side and lift it up, drive another car in here, and then drive another car underneath the 4 post, you can get 3 cars in the garage. But having 3 cars in the garage basically means the garage space is useless for working on things. So I don't know. Name it Truckazilla. Nice. 10K symmetrical lift will set you right. Yeah. I know the Coronet is in dire need of repairs. The Coronet's in a pile of snow right now. So is Bluefist, for what it's worth. Don't get the same lift that Chevy was using, yeah. Marketplace has a few cheap 2-posts. Yeah. We could do 2-posts, but where do we do a 2-post, man? Like, where does that go? Do we put a 2-post on the side? Like, do we have a 2-post facing this way? That means we could put another 2-post facing, like, that way in the garage. So you could drive 2 cars in, lift them up. That'd be kind of cool. The garage is big enough for it. Paint the post like Boca Towers? I'll definitely do that, Big. I'll do it. We'll paint the, if we get a 2-post lift, we'll paint the arms to look like chopsticks. I'll definitely do that. I got a 10K wide 2-post for $4,000. Yeah, dude, like if we have one facing this way, we could fit another one facing that way. So you could drive cars in and out, and you could park 2 cars and lift 2 cars up in the back half of the garage. Hear me out, gantry with mounts to the wheels. So are you going to stream the lift installation? Maybe. Truckazilla would be bananas. That'd be pretty cool, man. Do you know if your concrete is 6-inch thick? It's more than 6 inches thick, Sawyer. This is a heavy-duty slab. I have it from the guy that built it. Oh, what the frick?
The Eagle has landed.
Take some real currency.
It's not real currency. You just gave me 50 pounds of silver. Real currency. Currencies are backed in gold. Wait, what are my values? Nice, you had to make pylons for yours, yeah? You have double notifications on screen. Yeah, it's because it's on the automotive rig too. But anyway. Thank you. Thank you. If you do get a lift, get it professionally installed. Wait, you don't want me to install it with the drill I got from Home Depot? It's a shame. You got a lot to raise before you can get a lift yet. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. No, we want it to be level. Stop. Stop. All right. Are we going to play workers? Let's finish what we're doing in workers. Yeah, Home Planner, you're not wrong. Okay. I'm going to jog the VOD. Seriously, though, guys, thank you for all your support. I do appreciate it. I like earning my subscriptions and tips, not begging for them. That's my rule. That being said, this kind of got out of hand. Chat no doubt did it to spite me, which is fine. Whatever. That's the business. I want to earn your subscription. I don't want to ask for it, in all seriousness. But with that all being said, thank you very much. I do appreciate the support, and I'm glad like, this is going to sound cliche as hell. I'm glad you guys are here. There, I said it. Except you. You, though, you're all right. The rest of you, though, no. Jokes aside, I appreciate your company. I really do, and that means everyone here. I'm serious about that. I appreciate your company, and thank you for watching. With that being said, let's jog the VOD. Let's go play some workers, okay? About to earn myself some subs. I'll be back in a moment. I can't stand the whole like and subscribe thing. Yeah, I know what you mean. With that being said, like and subscribe to this video. Give it a thumbs up. You don't need to ring the bell. I don't care. I'll be back in a second.